Welcome back to Sons of Nerddom, the only podcast on the internet that thinks that Spider-Man 3 was a watchable movie. We're your host. I'm Caleb.
And I'm Patrick. Guess who's back, bitches?
Yeah, we just got new microphones, so you won't have all that background room noise from our webcam mic.
We're back. We've got new mics. They're golden. They're UEC. Oh, shit. They're detachable. Oh, my gosh. They got gold under them. The foam is detachable.
Patrick
Fucking
just took all the foam
Holy
off of the
shit.
mic and
Oh
is
my
fingering the microphone. So if it sounds horrible on audio, I apologize to our
Holy
listeners.
shit. I can hold it. I feel like if I hold it straight up, I feel like a jazz singer from the 20s. I've got you under my skin. Carrie Fisher just died. The Empire won because her mom's dead too. Suckers.
Jesus Christ. I guess that's kind of a segue into Carrie Fisher died, dude.
That's my touching, beautiful tribute to her.
It's like, it's sad as shit, though.
Yeah, the princess died. The Empire's won. Well, I mean, it's kind of a lot like what we've got now, you know. The Empire's won. Trump family's won. We're about to enter a new realm of, like, the Empire.
4 seconds in, we're already at politics.
All hail Lord Trump. If he's gonna be taking over the world, then, well, might as well jump on the bandwagon. If everyone's doing it, you should too. If your friends tell you to jump off a bridge, do it.
If you have a friend named Bridge, would you jump off of him too?
Yes.
Yeah.
He sounds like an asshole.
I'll do a backflip.
Be like, hey, let's hang out. No, fuck you, Bridge.
No, but I guess this is a topic we probably should touch on, though. Not politics, because fuck that. But Carrie Fisher passed away 2 days ago. Followed very quickly by her mother the day after.
I may joke around, but in all actual seriousness, it is a very heartbreaking thing. As Carrie Fisher and her mother, I'll probably talk about them separately.
Can I be honest, though? I didn't give a shit about Debbie Reynolds when she died.
She was like very famous.
I knew her. I knew her from Halloween Town.
She was in Singing in the Rain.
I haven't seen it.
It's a music.
I know it's a musical.
Well, she's very famous for doing the film adaptations of many musicals in the 1960s. She was also Charlotte in the animated film Charlotte's Web.
I knew about that.
That was my childhood right there, surprisingly
But
enough.
I knew her mostly from the Halloween Town movies that Disney did way back when. Back when Disney still did stuff other than Marvel.
Did you ever see Kim Possible?
Yeah, she was Grandma Possible, wasn't
she?
She
was
Granny Possible.
Nana Possible.
Nana Possible, that's what it was. But she was only in there for like an episode.
Actually, I don't know. I looked on IMDb and she was in 4.
Oh, she was in
Like
Nana Possible's in 4 episodes?
2016. Yeah. Holy shit.
Wait, 2016 is Kim Possible still going?
Oh, no. Kim Possible died, like Carrie Fisher. So, I mean, let's not forget George C. Irving, though. That's a sad story, too.
Though, to be real, though, yesterday, Debbie Reynolds passed away. And the amount of death pact jokes I heard from people saying that her and Carrie had a death pact going on. Because Carrie died, and then Debbie died right after.
Yeah, it was like a day.
Everyone was like, "Oh, she probably committed suicide. It was probably a deal they had."
No,
and I was like, "No."
What the hell? I like to think my conspiracy theory is that Betty White's killing them. Betty White and Stanley are like trying to be the last ones standing, and so therefore they're just like getting rid of everyone else before 2017 like comes. So far, they're winning.
They want to be the superior elderly people.
Even though they're like fucking 90,
Yeah.
they're still not going.
And Stanley just turned 94. How the hell is he still going?
I don't know, but it's going to be his last appearance at Seattle Comic-Con, which we will be at, by the way. More on that later. Well,
True.
And it's going to be his last Seattle Comic-Con appearance. I think he's finally giving up to live a life of fucking comfort. Shit.
Well, I think it's less of a life of comfort because he's loaded from Marvel and he flipping loves his fans. But I think he's just tired of, I think his body just can't keep up with his spirit, to be honest.
Well, probably not. I mean, I got a picture with him a couple of years ago. And he just sat there in the chair. You know, I got a picture with Scott Wilson, who played Herschel Green on The Walking Dead. And he was all like, "Hey, buddy, what's going on?" And I told him happy birthday.
To be fair, though, Scott's a lot younger than Stan.
Well, to be fair, they're both fucking old, and one of them's Santa Claus. But
Stan probably has arthritis in every joint of his body.
Oh, I don't doubt it. He only sat in a chair, and I will probably upload this picture later to.
Yeah, I can put it in the video.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the news theory is that this is my personal conspiracy theory. Betty White is trying to be the last one standing. She is silently assassinating every other old person to make sure, or any other big person. That would explain how everyone's just dying of sudden, heart disease or overdoses, like Prince, David Bowie, Alan Rickman. It's a little
R2D2, whose name I don't remember.
Kenny Baker.
Kenny Baker.
Oh yeah, he died too. Fucking shit.
Yeah, no, everybody died this year. Everybody I ever cared about died this year.
So actually I won't go into this. We'll save this for later, but it's a Rogue One joke and I'll tell you later.
Oh yeah, we'll get that later. But I was talking to my mom about all the celebrities who died this year, like Alan Rickman and Prince and Kenny Baker, and now Carrie Fisher amongst a long list that's way too fucking long. And I told her it was like the day that Carrie had the heart attack and was rushed to the hospital. She was still alive then. My mom was like, "Oh my, did you hear about it? Like her going to the hospital had a heart attack." I said, "Yeah, I heard about it." I looked my mom dead in the eyes. I said, "Listen, if we lose Carrie this year, I'm going to kill myself and go punch your God in the face."
Kill yourself. You gonna keep that promise? Because you probably shouldn't.
Yeah, no. Tomorrow's my off day, so I'm gonna set aside time for the entire ritual. I'm gonna write my last poem, like the little seppuku.
Okay.
Yeah. I do have a seppuku knife though.
Oh no! Whoa! I was kidding. Yo, I was joking. It was a prank.
No, I got it in a yard sale. I have like an actual seppuku knife.
Okay. I was joking. I was like, oh shit! No!
It's around here somewhere. It's somewhere in this godforsaken room. Don't find it?
Yeah, don't find it.
Why not?
Because you need to like survive.
I have to go punch God in the face.
No, don't do that.
It's like, give him back.
Fucking hey.
Take Bieber, give me back Rickman.
Oh, jeez. So we got Prince, David Bowie, and yet Mr. Trump is still going strong. Die, you wacky ass hair fucked. Yeah, I did say wacky ass. You see, this ties into a personal.
I'm not worried about you insulting him. I'm worried about us putting this on the internet.
Good point. JK, lol, hi, Lord Trump. Now the reason, like, I'm starting to bring back, like, a whole bunch of, like, 70s and 80s words roots back to a story while I was at work.
Go for it.
I'm a beggar I'm a helper clerk now. I have moved up in the world. I am succeeding in business and not trying at all. However, there was one time I was begging these two guys groceries. One of them was buying Jägermeister and the other was buying Red Bull. And so I'm like, oh, you're probably making Jaeger bombs, even though, you know, on the side, Red Bull says do not make Jaeger bombs. And they're like, you know what, whatever, man. And then his friend, he has not even a hat, he's not even wearing it properly. It's like sitting on the top of his head. Not even on his head, just like on the top, like a douchebag would wear. He's got like a basketball sweatshirt and like he's got a pair of khakis that are kind of sagging. He goes, yeah, fam, we gonna get lit.
I call that outfit the touch me and my dad will sue you.
Yep, so the touch me and my dad will sue you guy. And he's like, yo, fam, we about to get lit. And I give him a look like, what the fuck did you just say to me? He goes, all right, looks like I need to give you like a vocabulary lesson. I'm like, great, I'm about to get an English lesson from someone who can't speak proper fucking English. Please continue. And he goes, yeah, so lit means good, okay? I'm like, I thought lit meant drunk. And he goes,
It does.
Yeah. Lit means good, and like fam, you know, it means like friend.
Family.
Yeah, I'm like, oh my gosh, you kids nowadays. I'm gonna bring back 70s.
He was probably older than you, and you're like, these kids.
Yeah,
we're 18, Patrick.
This motherfucker's 21, and I speak better English than him.
Though I've come across this new fear, speaking of doing this podcast, my new fear is that somehow my boss is going to find this podcast, listen to it, and be like, this is the guy who works for me?
Uh-oh. I don't know why. Speaking of boss finding out, that reminds me. So my one of my bosses, she found out my high school nickname and started acting like
Jericho?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for those who don't know or have never listened to this before, when I was in high school, I had my nickname or alternate name was Jericho for reasons I never tell anyone just because I don't want to.
I don't think you even told me the reason why you're called Jericho.
No, I just don't.
I just feel it was like a biblical thing.
Nah. Don't worry about it. Anyway, so our friend Tom, who's been on the podcast before, she turns out his mom and her are...
You just said she. Tom's a he.
Oh.
Did you just assume his gender?
Yes, I did.
For the white cis male scum.
Yeah, fuck y'all. White power. I'm kidding. We're gonna edit that out. Anyway.
No, I won't.
Shit.
It's all staying in.
But yeah, so I'm begging for her, and she's checking oh my gosh, words are escaping me.
She's checking out.
Yeah, like
and you're bagging her groceries.
Yeah, well, she was being the checker. She was just scanning other people's groceries and whatnot. And so finally, she looks at me and goes, "You know, it's amazing what you find out about your coworkers on your days off." I'm like,
that's creepy as shit.
yeah, I know. I looked at her and went, "Uh-oh." Uh-oh. Whatever it is, I swear I did not do it at all. I swear it was my sister. She made me do it. She just hates me. It was probably her fault. She made me do it. She bribed me. Oh, she goes, I know about your alternate name. Like, yeah, my nickname was Jericho in high school. What about it? I don't tell people why, but yeah, that was it. There's no secret.
So she got all excited because you found out and you took it away from her instantly.
Yeah, I'm like, sorry,
Fucking
but
solid.
there's no big sudden secret. There's no like national treasure that's gonna like reveal a conspiracy theory as old as time itself. It's just it was my nickname. That was it, and I don't regret it at all.
I like to think of myself as a nickname protector.
I am the one who knows the real name. Coming this fall. That'd be a weird ass name. Oh no, I mean, or a weird ass movie. I mean.
What, another National Treasure movie?
Oh gosh, no. Oh no, I can't do another Nicolas Cage ever, especially since I have to sleep with him every night. So my mom, as a complete joke, fucking got me a pillowcase with a creepy ass picture of Nicolas Cage on it, and on the side of it says, "I'll see you in my dreams."
Yeah.
My dog uses it more than I do. I don't know why, but my dachshund Heidi fucking uses that thing like a dog bed. Apparently, she's a Nicolas Cage fan.
I called your mom when I was Christmas shopping for you, and I said, like, what did you get him so I won't double down and get him the same thing? And she told me about that pillowcase, and I was in the middle of Gus's shop looking at Funkos, and I just lost my shit. And Tom looked at me like I was crazy.
Fucking hey.
Tom's like, what the fuck's wrong with you? I'm like, listen, dude, wait until you see it.
Oh, if it makes you feel better, I got your Christmas. When I was looking for your Christmas present, I'm like, shit, what to get him? And I found it. I'm like, okay, you know what? This will be all right. And I put it there, and he goes, oh, actually, it's on sale for this. I went, woo! Hell yeah, I'll take it. Hell fucking yeah.
Yeah.
Woo!
Alright, so it was Battlefront, and that game was so much goddamn fun.
I wanted to get you the season pass so like you could play on the or so we could play on the Scarif map together and like all the other ones because all the DLCs are absolutely amazing even though DLCs are expensive and they suck. But the DLCs are
the DLCs are great, but they suck.
They're great, but they're not. I mean, I don't like buying them, and that's what makes them not great. But when you buy them, they're absolutely worth it.
Like the idea of DLC is fun, but the execution of Capcom going, hey, we're doing Marvel vs. Capcom. What was it? It was 3 Ultimate Edition, and they started releasing characters in like packs of 3 for like $5 a piece. But there were characters you didn't give a shit about, like Rocket Raccoon, which people would play now. Listen, back when that game came out,
no one
Guardians of the Galaxy the movie was out yet, so nobody cared about Rocket Raccoon.
Oh no, Guardians of the Galaxy were like completely. No one gave a flying fuck about them. Now they're the greatest thing ever. But
this is true.
Back then, it was like, oh yeah, Star-Lord. Who? It was exactly
like the guy in the movie.
Yeah, it was exactly like the beginning.
I'm Star-Lord, man. Who?
Yeah.
Come on, Star-Lord. Wanted criminal.
Yeah, that's pretty much exactly how it went.
I'm a space pirate.
Yeah, now that the movie's out, everyone's like, Chris Pratt, please love me.
Chris Pratt is my daddy.
Oh yeah, he's my spirit animal, I swear.
I don't think the audience will hear you with your mouth that far away from the mic.
Challenge accepted. Can you hear me now? Hey, Verizon, how about a little love coming the other way?
What?
Can you hear me now, Verizon slogan? Can you hear me now? Good. All right, Verizon,
I actually
now that your old spokesperson left you and went to Sprint, can you give us a little love? You know, maybe your next commercial will be like Verizon Wireless, brought to you by Sons of Nerddom.
So I think I have a Funko problem. At the beginning, pre-Christmas, I had 3 Funkos, which was Rey from Star Wars, Harley Quinn from Suicide Squad, and the Jawa that you gave me. And then post-Christmas, I now have those 3, Fred and George Weasley, Coral from The Walking Dead, Harry Potter, and the Green Ranger from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Normally,
and I plan on getting more. Last week, I didn't give a shit about Funkos. Now I like them a lot.
Oh, Funkos are amazing.
I have a problem.
I agree with you that you have like a Funko addiction problem.
I also haven't taken them out of the box. They're just sitting there on my shelf.
However, I will say, though, that my collection outranks yours.
It does, because you also have like the mini Funkos, too, like little keychains.
Oh, yeah, no. For Christmas, I got Herschel without his leg, and I cried.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so now I have a little mini Scott Wilson. I met the actual Scott Wilson.
Wait, did your mom get you that for Christmas?
Yep.
I was in Gus's shop. Gus runs our local comic book shop, and he has a literal wall of Funkos. I was looking at the wall of Funkos and I found legless Herschel, and I was like, how fucked up would this be if I gave this to Patrick? Nah, that'd be way too mean. But to find out your mom did that, that was
Oh my
awesome.
gosh. Yeah, she's like, oh, here you go, to make up for the Nicolas Cage bill. I'm like, oh, it's Herschel, it's Herschel. Oh,
It's Herschel legless. Could have been worse. Could have been just his head as a Funko,
I'm gonna cry.
or his legless body without a head.
I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna get the governor and I will make him a plastic katana and just kind of. You all know where this is going.
Dude, oh, the comics?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh dear goodness.
Shit was
gracious.
fucked.
We're finding out Negan's origin from The Walking Dead.
Yeah, we are.
That's not fucked up enough.
His wife had cancer, right?
His wife had cancer.
She was dying.
Oh,
He cheated on her
oh yeah.
while
he
she
did.
was in the hospital on her
Yeah, he
deathbed.
did.
I don't remember the rest.
Well, so far all the story. I mean, not all of it's been released yet.
Yeah, it's in chunks.
Yeah, but so far, so his wife got cancer, went to the hospital, and Negan, went to his mistress. His fingers were crossed. He got a little freaky deaky, in the words
Yeah.
of him. But so yeah, him and his mistress, they and so he broke it off with his mistress. Went back to his dying wife.
Yeah, then she died.
Yeah, and he was like, I'm sorry, I broke things off.
Wait, hold on. His wife knew about the mistress?
His wife knew about the mistress. And
How did she find out?
I have no idea, but one of her quotes is, well, I guess it took me getting cancer for you to break it off with her.
Ooh.
Wasn't her last words. They actually, her final days, they had a lot of fun, actually, even though it was in the hospital, but they acted like a happy couple. Happy husband
Aw.
and wife, not the whole, psycho baseball bat wielding maniac. He was a decent human being, and it was really sweet and cute. And then she died. And the moment she died, he looks out the window and cars are being overturned on fire. People are dying. People are screaming.
Yeah.
Walkers are everywhere. Shit's hitting the fan. And it's getting ridiculous.
And it was confirmed that his wife's name was Lucille, right?
His
So he
wife was
names the bat
Lucille.
after her, which is cute.
It is.
It's fucked up,
In a way.
but
Well,
it's kind of cute.
It's cute that's memorial, but it's also not cute that he uses that to, brutally murder, a lot of people.
Yeah, what he uses the memorial of his wife for isn't very cute.
Well, I mean, especially since he's in love with the bat. It's an actual... I mean, he doesn't kiss the bat or, do anything with the bat, but he loves that
You think he
bat.
puts the bat handle in his butt?
Maybe that's why he's so charismatic and happy all
That's
the
why he
time.
carries it all the time?
Huh. Well, shit.
His 4 wives are like a cover-up. Negan's gay.
Lucille's a girl.
Cock smoker.
But Lucille's a girl. A girl bat.
Yeah, but
No, I know what you mean. Never mind.
butt stuff.
Oh boy. Oh goodness. No.
I like how we're all excited about getting these new mics and how professional they look, and we're sitting here talking about the possibility of Negan doing weird butt stuff with Lucille.
He probably does. Just accept it. At this
It's
point.
confirmed. It's canon now.
All those who are listening, fingers crossed for a little freaky deaky between them. Oh yeah, there's a freaky deaky between them. Canon now. Hey Robert Kirkman, how about a little love going our way too?
Well, I mean, okay, so my favorite things are headcanons. Dylan was telling me about these. So a headcanon is something that hasn't been proven or disproven within the realm
Yeah.
of the lore of a show. So I just like the idea of little headcanons.
Robert Kirkman, headcanon that Negan and Lucille fuck.
In my headcanon for Star Wars, on Hoth, Luke Skywalker shows up, or even in Return of the Jedi, Luke Skywalker shows up, and you hear just a lot of stormtroopers yelling, "Oh fuck, it's Skywalker!"
I mean the Death Troopers maybe from Rogue One
Yeah. Yeah. I remember I was talking about headcanons with somebody else, and I had a really good one, but the second I need to remember what it is, I can't remember it.
Well, that's depressing.
It is depressing, because I had a really good one.
Oh dear goodness gracious. Here we go. I guess looking at it, headcanons are the particle theories of the nerd/pop culture world, because particle theories are scientific theories about, no, it's theoretic. Is it particle theories or is it?
I don't know, particle physics?
No, or it's physics. I know, but it's the theory. The multiverse theory,
Chaos theory.
chaos theory. I'm trying. There's a specific name. I think it's particle theories. No, quantum theories. That's what they're called.
Like the Quantum Ranger?
No, but
Power, just Time Force?
I've never
Time
seen Power
for, time
Rangers.
for, power,
So
just Time
we're gonna
Force.
say sure. exactly like the Quantum Ranger from
Hey, the Quantum Ranger's lit, fam.
Stop. I got an English lesson from one guy who doesn't know how to barely speak fucking English. I don't need another.
Dude, but that shit be poppin', B.
Groovy. I'm gonna bring back like
Bring groovy back.
I'm gonna bring groovy back. I want to bring back like 17th century slang too. Like,
Do it.
Instead of being like, "Oh, you a ratchet hoe," no, it's gonna be like, "Oh, you harlot." Stop showing us your ankles, you witch,
You witch.
you harlot.
You know what I wish I grabbed before we started recording? I have homemade root beer in my house right now. That's like bottled and carbonated and slightly fermented, but it's not alcoholic technically. Like it'll test alcoholic,
It will be.
but it's just barely alcoholic.
I'm Irish. It's gonna be alcoholic. Give me like 2 seconds. I'll walk over there and be like, "Oh boy, it's root beer and I'm ready to drink." Oh, holy shit!
But I have like 8 bottles of it in my house, and I wish I grabbed one before we started recording.
I should make a brand name for it. Sons of Nerddom, brought to you by Caleb's Homebrew Root Beer. Drink fast.
I didn't make it. Eric's dad made it, and he's like, "Take some." And I was like, "Yes, sir,"
Brought to you by.
because he
Eric's
scares
dad.
me.
Wait, Eric Gidland or Eric
Other Eric.
Eric Hoover? Okay.
No, not Hoover.
Gidland?
No, other Eric. I don't think you know him. He went to my church.
I only know
The
2
one I went to
Erics.
Bellingham with all the time over the
Yeah,
summer.
Hoover? Is that his name?
Wilson.
No, Hoover. Oh my gosh, I'm thinking of the wrong guy. That's the guy I officiated the marriage for.
Yeah. Talk about that.
Eric
So
Wilson, that's his name.
from the time now of this recording, and the last time we recorded an episode, Patrick and I became ordained ministers of the Universal Life Church.
Yes, we did. And I have actually already ordained in an actual real marriage. I'm not kidding.
Yeah.
And so what happened is
Do you have to sign the papers when they divorce?
I don't know, but
I would also like to point out I
I'm
didn't
gonna
say.
find out.
I also would like to point out I didn't say if they divorce. I said when they divorce.
He works at Safeway now.
Does he really?
Yeah, he's a China cook in the deli. I have
What?
to see him every day. Oh my goodness, no, but so what? I was looking back at wedding photos. I actually, not meaning to, I looked almost exactly like Negan.
Yeah, I saw
Like,
the photos. It's kind of scary.
By complete accident too. Like I showed up, I bought from the time we last recorded to now, I bought a Negan style jacket because I've all my life I've always wanted one of those. You know.
I thought it would say all my life I've wanted to be Negan. And I was
All
about
my
to get
life,
really
I've always
concerned
wanted
about
a
your
baseball
mental
bat.
health.
I went through some pretty bad shit in August. I'm angry. I want revenge. There we go. Anyway, but no. So all my life I've always wanted, one of those stereotypical motorcycle jackets with the
Yeah,
the zipper
yeah.
on the side and the collars with the buttons on them. 1960s biker, etc., etc. And so I bought one. It fit perfectly. And so I wore it because it was the first jacket I could find in my room, and I put on a scarf because it's fucking cold out.
Yeah, because it's cold as dicks.
And so, I tucked my jeans into my boots because that's how you keep insulation warm. It was like 8 a.m. as well.
Yeah.
And even though they lived like across the street, I still had to walk. And so it's like 2 fucking degrees outside. And so, I had my boots and like I'm looking back at a picture. I'm like, holy shit. I'm like Negan holding a Bible.
Yeah.
Damn. Holy crap. But yeah, no, it was a kind of it felt like a very rushed ceremony. I mean, like it was held in their living room with their couch like moved to the side. I stood at the fireplace with the groom, and they had an iPod and like a little stereo aux cord boombox, like to plug the iPod in, with their very own of the wedding march and whatnot for Here Comes the Bride. And, they they didn't have a very big living room, so I'm sitting there in the living room. They're like, okay, the dad's gonna hand her off like a good dad should every wedding, blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
And so it's like, oh, this is gonna be beautiful. They started like mid hallway. They were walking down the hallway, and it was like you know how it's a long walk from the door to or in a real wedding, it's a long walk from the door to the sanctuary, and everyone's staring at the bride, staring at how beautiful she is, looking at the dad as he holds her by the arm, as he prepares to hand her off, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
This was not that.
No.
It was like, they took like 3 steps, and they were there, and that was it.
What?
They took like 3, it was a small house, so they took like 3 steps, handed her off, and so it was kind of sweet. I mean,
That's awesome.
they wrote their own vows. Well, I don't know if they wrote them or they made them up on the spot, but I said, have you guys written your own vows? They said, sure. They did not say yes. They said, sure.
Were the vows cute at least?
Yeah, it was pretty nice.
Let me rephrase. I imagine hers were.
Yeah, actually, no, his were kind of nice.
Yeah?
I mean, they weren't half-assed, so I mean, that was pretty impressive.
Nice.
I mean, it was kind of weird because, they're 18, so it was a lot like, watching a high schooler like, you are my lifeline, you are my blood that courses through my veins. I can't poop without you. I just need you.
I can't poop without you.
No, that's not what they said, but it was kind of along those lines.
Oh, Willy Wonka died this year, too. That's who it was.
Yeah, woo! I mean, not saying that his chocolate factory's fucked up. His chocolate factory's fucked up.
No, there was a different person that died this year. I couldn't think of who it was. It was Willy Wonka.
No, the one death that makes me sad that no one knows about is George S. Irving.
Who?
George S. Irving. Have you ever seen Santa Claus is Coming to Town? The old Rankin Bass Christmas movie with Heat Miser and Snow Miser?
Yeah.
He was Heat Miser.
I'm Mr.
Yeah, I'm Mr. White Christmas. I'm
Mr. Snow.
Yeah, he was Heat Miser. And
Yeah.
He just died of old age, I think.
Can I be honest? When I think of that song, I don't think of the animated movie. I think of Batman and Robin, where it's Arnold Schwarzenegger as Mr. Freeze conducting his guys in the cave.
Oh dear goodness gracious.
And they're like shivering.
That fucking movie.
That movie was class.
Oh my goodness. No. Ow, fuck my face. No, what happened is
Ow, fuck my face.
Quote of the day, want that on a t-shirt. Hey, shirt work.
That's our first shirt, man. That's our first Sons of Nerddom shirt. We'll start merchandising.
Ow, fuck my face, Patrick. No, what happened is, I don't even know how this happened, but I got hit in the face with a metal door yesterday.
How?
I don't know. Like, I opened the door, and all of a sudden I just hear, I opened the door, and it was a pulse, so I opened it with my right hand, and it swings to the right. I don't know if it, like, stopped on something or what, but I just remember it smacked me in the right side of my face, like, right next to my eyeball. And so, like, the bone around my skull is in, like, serious pain.
That sucks.
And, like, my boss, the same boss who figured out my nickname, and I went, fuck, ow. She goes, uh-oh.
Wait, did you actually curse?
Yeah, I actually cursed. Luckily, there are no customers around. She's like, are you okay? I mean, I'm the new safety coordinator, so I'm not listening, but are you okay? I'm like, yeah, I'm good. She goes, I knew something was up, and I heard that, word come through the door. I'm like, normally I wouldn't say it, but I just got hit in the face with pure, raw, uncut metal. Ow! Shit!
I don't think I've ever cursed at work.
Everybody at my work curses.
Oh. Maybe once. I think I said, I might have said shit once.
I said crap.
But never again.
I've said crap in front of a customer, but I mean, crap, it's not that bad, all things considered.
Yeah, you can say crap. I think crap's acceptable.
Yeah. But I mean, I've heard people at my work swear, but only in the back room. Like, one of my bosses, I won't say his name for protection identity. It's Jimmy. But, no, it's not Jimmy. I just made that up. But,
one of my bosses curses all the time, though.
Damn.
Like, she's like this little blonde girl, and you never expect it from her. She's like, I don't know, 4 something. Really short. And like, she hit something, and I was doing something. I just hear, motherfucker, son of a bitch. And I turn around, and she's right there. I'm like, I almost said her name. I was like,
but Kathy, I don't know.
I was
her
like,
name's Kathy.
Karen, what?
Wait, is her name Karen?
No.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say it was Kathy. Honestly, then again, no one's been named Kathy since like 1942. So.
No, but I did work with a woman named Kathy. I don't think she works there anymore.
Shit, Kathy.
Do you remember the substitute teacher at the high school? Old lady, Kathy, always angry.
Kathy.
I don't know her last name.
I don't remember. I had met a lot of.
She substituted for Arl a lot.
I don't know. I met a lot of angry substitute. I was not a good student.
Oh, the old lady.
There were a lot of those.
White hair, skinny.
Yeah.
Complains a lot.
Not ringing a bell, but it sounds like someone.
If you saw her, you'd know her.
Probably.
I wonder if I can find her on Facebook. Keep talking.
Oh dear goodness. No, what I find speaking of Facebook's one of the greatest thing, or not. This doesn't even have to do with Facebook shit. But I remember a student teacher that I had I had a financial fitness class, which helped me, learn about taxes and whatnot.
Yeah.
And the teacher, I won't say her name, but she had a student teacher, which I don't know her name. And she was very strict, very by the rules. No phones, no talking. Even though she's like she was like 20, I think. She was a youngin'. She was no bigger than a corn nubbin. She was about as tall as me, even without my boots, which raised me like 2 inches. And so, she's very strict, like, oh, no phones, do your work, do this, do that, blah, 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 blah. And so one time I was at the college here in town, Central Washington University.
Yeah.
And so I was at the college helping my mom because my mom works at the university as well. And so she was like, oh, I need you to help me with a couple things. I'm like, sure, what the hell, why not? And it was orientation, and she was an orientation leader. And she comes up to me, she's like, oh my gosh, it's you! How you doing?
Really?
Like a frat girl. Oh my gosh, she had like short shorts on. She's like, oh my gosh, it's you! Hey, what's up? I'm like,
that's cool.
What? What? I'm good. I'm good. How are you? How are you doing? How are your class going? She's like, oh my gosh, they're so good. They're just so good. Oh my gosh, I'm so delighted to see you. I'm like, fuck, who are you? I don't know your name.
I have people come in the restaurant all the time that recognize me, and I pretend to know who they are. I have no idea who they are.
Shit.
Then I had this woman come and go, oh my god, Caleb, is that you? I was like, oh, hey, you. It's been so long. How have you been, ma'am? Let's play the pronoun game.
Oh, dear goodness gracious.
How are you doing there, you
Customer.
human being, you?
You loyal customer to McDonald's. Oh, jeez Louise. No, fuck, yeah. And so, I don't know, she was just energized. And I think the only reason she was nice and like that is the last day I ever saw her, I went up to her, I gave her some advice. I said, being a teacher, being a teacher's hard, especially for high school. But one of the most important things that will make you like an amazing teacher is, some of my favorite teachers at the high school, were people that found the balance between being fun but also being, serious.
Yeah.
And I told her, once you find that line, your students are going to love you, you're going to excel, you're going to do great, you're going to do amazing. Just make sure, don't be too strict, but don't, be too lenient or, too, what's the word I'm looking for? When you take advantage of someone, too,
manipulate?
No, not quite.
Extort?
No, similar, though. It's when you... An enabler. Don't be an enabler. That's the word. Enabler.
Okay.
Don't be an enabler, but don't be, don't be Nagatha Christie and nag all the time.
Agatha Christie.
And she's like, oh, thank you. I'll take that advice. And so now she's like, oh my gosh, what's up?
Girl.
Yeah, frat girls and fraternities and shit.
I can't find this Kathy on Facebook, but I swear to God, she was a substitute teacher.
Oh, dear goodness. Just be glad you can't find her. I don't know.
A lot of bikini photos though when you search the name Kathy.
Woo! All right, Kathy.
So I guess the effort wasn't entirely lost. Are you pulling up Facebook right now searching Kathy?
No, I'm just looking through my Snapchat. One of my friends just posted, said, "Who said you can't have girls' day before work?" No one. Nobody said that.
Wait, can't have what?
Someone posted saying, "Who said you can't have girls' day before work?"
What the hell is Girls' Day?
Just like putting on makeup, having fun. But my thing is like, who said?
I thought periods.
Oh. No. 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 But no, it's like we're putting on makeup. Who said you can't have girls' day before work? Nobody said that. No one has ever said
Absolutely
that.
no one.
I have fun I sleep actually before I go to work.
I put on my makeup before I go to work.
Yeah, same. I put on my eyeliner one eye at a time.
Yeah. Listen, my eyebrows aren't on fleek. If my eyebrows aren't on fleek, I ain't going to work.
Yeah, exactly. I put on my Safeway sweatshirt. I put on my jacket. I put on my manly boots. I zip them up. I tie the laces. And then I put wings, like on your eyes, just like all the women do.
Yeah. I couldn't get my eyebrows to look right, so I called her and was like, hey, listen, boss lady, I'm not coming into work today. My eyebrows don't look good. And she goes, understand.
What if she was like, one of those Hispanic women that has like the crazy ass eyebrows? It's like, oh, mijo, I understand.
I think my new boss is like Korean descent.
Nice. Oh my gosh, there's someone at my work who's like of North Korean descent, but she tells.
Does she hate us?
No, but she...
Ask her what her opinion of the movie The Interview is.
Oh, dear gosh. She already... She's the wildest fucking human being I've ever met. Like...
Elaborate.
So, oh my goodness, she was telling me she's 24, even though she looks like she's 19,
Yeah.
and she's married to her old high school bully.
What?
So, this is the wildest fucking story I've ever
That just
heard.
goes to show, kids, you want a woman, punch her in the throat.
Sons of Nerddom does not condone any sort of sexism, bullying, violence of any kind. Thank you. But so, like, he tricked her into marrying her.
How?
So she was like doing one of those things where it's like,
A triple dog dare you to marry me, but you won't.
no,
Damn it, I have to now.
well, that's how I'm gonna get a date. that's how I'm gonna get a female. I'm gonna get one of those cheap ass like tattoo Valentine cards from like the Dollar Tree. And I'm be like, a triple dog dare you to go to a movie with me.
Now you have to.
I can't back out. No, but
And you're paying.
he was asking her a bunch of like yes or no questions, but like so with the answers being yes until the last one. So it's like, so you want to be friends? Yeah. You want to hang out? Yeah. You want to get married? Yeah. Wait, what? And then she goes, wait, hold up, what? And her mom's like, I don't know. And now they're married. They got married when she was 19. She's 24 now. They're still married. They've been married about 5-6 years.
How old is he?
I don't know actually. But still, she tells like the wildest fucking stories. She like one time was like, "Oh yeah, me and my husband, I call him Avocado." And
Why?
I don't know.
Is he green and mushy?
His name is
And tastes really good if you add a little salt and pepper to him?
Men already have salt. Kidding. No, but his name begins with AV. I forget his name. But she calls him like Avocado, and he calls her terrorist.
Wait, really?
Yeah, well, for some reason, if he won't answer, he will be like, "Hey, North Korean terrorist." I'm like, "Oh my gosh,
That's fucked up.
that's not it's a wild ass marriage." I really want her to tell me a story every time I see her because she's fucking awesome. Apparently, I was listening to one of my friends because she told him another story. She's this little skinny thing. She's like, I think she weighs like 90 pounds. She's like really small.
Right.
And she used to be a security guard.
Where?
I forget where. I'd have to ask my friend, but yeah, she used to be a security guard for I don't know where, and I believe
What?
her. I believe her. She's fucking wild. Oh, it bewilders me every single time she tells a story. It's absolutely nuts.
You know what was absolutely nuts?
Peanuts.
Rogue One. Segway.
Oh my gosh, that movie made me cry. I'm not
Okay,
ready. I'm not
So
ready.
the day after we got out of the movie, we saw it like opening day, and the first thing I see on Instagram is somebody photoshopped the Rogue One poster, and made it wrote Suicide Squad on it. Did you see that?
Yeah, I did. Oh my gosh. No. For those who haven't seen the movie, you should probably end the podcast here. Because for those who have seen the movie,
Because spoilers in 3, 2. Everyone fucking dies.
Yep, spoiler.
Everyone.
warning.
I gave you the spoiler countdown. Everyone dies. You like the character? Dead.
You know, normally when I say everybody dies, I'm completely fucking kidding. But holy shit, I wanted to cry. I did cry. I sobbed. I masturbated a little bit, and then I cried.
Yeah. Okay.
Just move on.
So there's also somebody pointed out there's a line in episode 4, and this guy says an analysis of the plans provided by Princess Leia, and somebody photoshopped Jen Erso under it, going, "Bitch, what?"
Yeah. Oh my goodness. No, my favorite thing is Felicity. My brother and sister have been currently rewatching all the seasons of Doctor Who, and so they're at an episode with David Tennant in it, and what's her name?
Felicity Jones.
Yep, Felicity Jones is.
She's
in
in
it.
Doctor Who.
Yeah, she was a side character in one of the episodes, and I'm like, holy shit, it's Jen Erso, and Mark goes, who? I'm like, did you not see Rogue One? You were there. She goes, Rogue One. Is she the main character? I'm like, she's Jen Erso. Yes.
Rogue One. This sounds familiar. Is it? What was Rogue One?
It's almost like it was a Star Wars story. Oh, that robot was like the sassy gay friend.
K2SO?
Yeah, that robot's like the sassy gay friend of like the Star Wars universe. You want to know the chance of her shooting you? It's high. It's like so high.
He's awesome because he's so the way they explain him is that he was an Imperial statistics droid.
Yeah.
Who they like wiped and reprogrammed to be a rebellion droid or an alliance droid, whatever they were called. I think it was rebellion. But
Oh dear goodness. But yeah, he's like the sassy gay friend of the Star Wars universe.
He really is, and it's fantastic. And I love it to death.
It's you might as well. It's like talking to the sassy gay friend. That's like, you want to know the chance of him like ignoring you all night to be with his friends? It's high.
Yeah, so
it's really
the
high.
rebellion kidnaps Jyn Erso, and they question her, and they decided to take her on a mission. And this guy, who I'm just going to call this guy because I don't remember any of his, any of the characters' names.
Captain, I can't remember his first name for the life of me. I don't know why. I've seen the movie twice.
His name's Paul now.
Yeah, Paul.
So
Andor.
Paul is going on this mission with K2SO the droid, who's like his right hand man, and they take Jyn with them. The rebellion wants Jyn to go with. And Jyn is holding this pistol, and Paul's like, "Hey, where'd you get that? You're not supposed to have pistols. Where'd you get that?" And she's like, "Well, I just found it." And he's like, "Well, hand it over." He goes, "Well, no." It's like, "Well, hand it over. You need to trust me." He goes, "Well, trust goes both ways. I should have this blaster because we're running in some shit, like rebellions always do."
It's about to get heavy.
Yeah, listen, it's Star Wars. Someone's gonna get shot at, so he's kind of like, "Fine, all right, you keep it." And he sits down in the cockpit with K2SO. K2SO just looks at Paul, and it's like, "Do you know the chances of her using that blaster on you?" It's high. Very high.
Yeah. Just the amount of sass in one. Well, he was more like a 7'8" robot, but still, the amount of sass in that droid was just unfucking believable.
Oh, yeah. But he's awesome, though.
Shit, but apparently some Star Wars Rebels characters from the TV show made a cameo, and I didn't. It's hard to find them.
Yeah, the black guy, whose name I don't remember.
No,
Saw Gerrera.
No, actually, he's from the Clone Wars TV show.
Is he? I thought he was in.
No, he's going to be on Rebels, but yeah,
you're right. He wasn't.
He was in the Clone Wars TV show, but he's gonna appear. He's confirmed to appear on Rebels now. But I guess no, there were 3 Star Wars Rebels references. I guess the battle over the planet Scarif had the Star Wars Rebel ship, the one the main characters fly in.
Oh, really?
The PA calls for a captain. I can't remember her name for the life
Captain
of me.
Nemo.
Yeah, a Captain Nemo. And apparently it's been confirmed that it's the pilot from Star Wars Rebels.
That's
and
awesome.
Apparently they have a droid that everyone loves that makes a blink and you'll miss it cameo on the Yavin 4 base, but they're still there.
Oh, nice.
And apparently they're there.
Nice.
I don't watch Star Wars
Awesome.
Rebels, so I didn't give a shit, but
Okay,
hey,
so
you know.
I feel like I need to start watching Star Wars Rebels.
I don't.
Because the only clip of Rebels that I've seen, it's I'm not sure the context. I'm not sure what's going on, but Vader's there, and it's the main character, and Ahsoka Tano's there. So it's the main character and Ahsoka Tano are running, and I guess Ahsoka Tano was under the impression Anakin had died, and Vader shows up and he says some shit to him, and she stops and realizes that it's Anakin, like her old master, because Anakin trained her. So she stops and like turns around and goes, "Annie?" It's like this heartbreaking Annie. And then the other kid stops and goes, "Well, we got to go." And she goes, "No, I'm not leaving them again." And I was like, "Oh." It's like I left him last time and I lost him. I'm not leaving him again.
My heart.
And then Vader like walks up and he's like, "Anakin Skywalker's dead. There's only Darth Vader." She goes, "No, I know you're still in there, Annie. Like, there's good in you still." And the kid, who's also a Jedi, is like, "Come on, we got to go." And Ahsoka Tano looks at him, like, force pushes him and knocks the kid into the ship with the force and, like, shuts the door. And as the door shuts, like, you see, like, a shot of her, like, ignite her lightsaber as Vader, like, ignites his.
I'm gonna cry.
Right? And I just, like, that's the only clip that, I wonder if I can find it.
Oh, dude, goodness. No, but, the only clip I've seen from Star Wars Rebels is I'm not too fond of that show. I don't know why, but the one thing I've seen is they had from the Clone Wars TV show / movie, one of the most famous clones that stood out was Captain Rex, the blue guy, and a couple others, and they make a cameo appearance in an episode where they have one of the old Clone Wars tanks that are massive, and they, I guess, live in that, and some TIE fighters come and they shoot them down and fight off some stormtroopers.
Right.
And it's like Captain Rex and a couple other famous clone officers, and they're all old and grizzly now. They have like beards and they're still bald, but it's like, oh shit, these guys, they're still relevant.
Yeah.
We didn't forget about them after Clone Wars happened.
Oh, okay, so I found the clip.
Oh no.
So.
Oh no. My heart.
I'm not sure how much you'll hear. The audience will hear, but I'm sure it's copyright, so the less they hear is probably the better.
I don't like this.
So Vader's on top of his TIE fighter, going after the young Jedi.
Oh, of course he's a Jedi. So everybody's a special.
I don't know what the kid's name is though. I'm gonna call him Paul.
Paul. The secret of the. Oh, you're gonna backsass Vader. That's like
Yeah, so he's being sassy and they start fighting, and Vader's kind of just toiling with him.
Jeez. He's gonna fear him.
Yeah.
Why is Vader's so polite in this? What the shit? I remember in like the end of Rogue One, he just slaughtered like everybody. That was heartbreaking too.
Ahsoka should turn up in a second though. So he just cuts the kid lightsaber in half. Yeah, now Ahsoka's talking to Vader.
Oh shit.
But she's like older.
Ahsoka. Well, damn. Oh, well, fucking shit.
I don't think she knows it's Anakin though.
Ha! Ha! Kill them all.
So Vader's trying to get her to turn to the dark side.
Just kill him though. Look at him lay on the floor. Just stomp his. It's not that hard.
Yeah, and Ahsoka just said, "My old master, could it be as horrible as you are?"
Yo, what the shit? Oh, what the I am no Jedi.
Yeah.
As you ignite a lightsaber, you're a Jedi.
She's also rocking like white blades, by the way, versus her old green. Unless it's a weird video quality, but they look white.
What the shit?
Oh, there's like tints. It's like a white with like some light tint of green.
Damn, though, that is brutal as hell.
Oh no, one's green, one's white, I think. Either way, but they're fighting now, and she tells Vader, "It's like I will avenge my master's death," and he's like, "Revenge isn't the Jedi way," and she replies, "I am no Jedi."
Damn, that's all.
Because she leaves the order.
That's about as cool as that scene from Lord of the Rings where they're like, "Oh, you know, you silly witch harlot.
Yeah.
No man can defeat the Nazgul," and she's like, "I ain't no man. You assume my gender, you bitch," and then stabs him in the face. And then he like kind of crumples. Oh dear goodness. Soon we'll get video and like people will be able to see the clip, and so it's not just listening to like weird sound effects.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Rebels is canon.
Yeah, that I know because
And so is the Clone Wars. So Ahsoka Tano is canon within the
not anymore.
story. This is what I was talking about. So they're trying to rush and get out.
Oh shit! Look at that.
And she just realized who he is.
Oh whoa!
Yeah.
She broke his face.
She cut his mask and it turned off his voice modulator. So she knows who he is now. Here, you hold this.
Oh, mother dick. Oh, what?
Yeah.
That hurts my heart. Too bad she's about to receive a royal ass whooping, though. What's wrong with his eye? I don't remember it being yellow.
Yeah, it turns yellow in episode 3. That's canon.
Oh, yeah.
That's the thing. Yeah, and she force pushes him back. And then they fight.
She gonna get
and I think he kills her there.
Considering she hasn't shown up anywhere else, I'm gonna safely assume.
I'm pretty sure that Vader / Annie.
Oh yeah, she did.
Straight up murdering her right there.
Oh yeah, she totally did. She totes legit.
Right.
She gone.
She did.
Oh dear goodness. No, I was talking to my friend. Even though the Rogue One ended with the word hope, but that was not a hopeful ending.
Yeah. Okay. So the ending of Rogue One is that entire movie is just fantastic.
Jeez Louise, it was explain a film plot badly. It was basically the most like emotionally driven like game of hot potato I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Or monkey in the middle with the Empire being the monkey. In the middle.
And the balls, the
data tapes.
Is it the data tapes and the plans for the Death Star?
No, I completely like upset my sister the other day. My brother gave me his old video camera.
Right.
Which was like late 90s, or I think it was like early 2000s, so it had an SD card as well as like a tape small
like a
VHS.
physical tape.
Yeah, a physical really tiny VHS tape.
Hmm.
And so I brought it out. I'm like, you want or
The better the film, a homemade porno.
exactly. But so my brother's like, here, you can have it because I don't know how to work it, and I just wanted an actual.
This is Mark or Zach?
Mark.
Yeah.
He wanted a picture camera, and so instead of a video camera, and so he got both, but he didn't know how to work the video camera. So he's like, you know what, Patrick, you just take it.
It's really hard to hit record.
And so well, no, there were a lot of confusing buttons on it that don't make sense, so I can understand.
Yeah.
But I take it out. I look at my sister. I'm like, take it, take the tapes. She's like, Patrick, stop. Patrick, that's not okay. You need to cut it out.
Wait.
You need to quit.
So apparently, some of the actors were talking about it. Apparently, there were going to be Jedi in Rogue One, but they got cut from the movie so they could focus on the Rogue One.
Thank fucking goodness. The reason I love Rogue One is not just because it's a gritty war film, but also the fact that the reason the other Star Wars were so, even Star Wars Rebels is like this, which is why I won't watch it, is so the original trilogy, it's about
animated?
Luke being or the original trilogy, Luke is a special snowflake because he's a Jedi. Okay. Prequels, Anakin's a special snowflake because he's to become a Jedi.
The chosen one.
Exactly. But he's still, he's a special snowflake. Rey in the new series, she's a special snowflake. She's to become a Jedi. Star Wars Rebels, the main guy, is a Jedi, and he's special for some reason.
Well, the theory is that Han Solo is a special snowflake too.
Oh dear gosh.
The theory is that Han is force sensitive, and that's why he's such a great pilot.
Great.
And Leia's, I think it's canon, but I'm pretty sure she is force sensitive.
I could have sworn she is because they keep talking about how she's the brother of Luke and whatnot. And she feels it when Han dies.
Well, yeah, in Episode 6, he's like, my father had it, I had it, and you have that power too. And he's talking to Leia.
Yeah, exactly.
The Force. But in the old extended universe canon, which isn't canon anymore, rest in peace, Luke ends up training Leia to become a Jedi, and she becomes a Jedi with him. It's super cool.
I know in the non-canon extended universe, there was a point where Han Solo wielded a lightsaber for a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, it was...
He wields a lightsaber in the movie.
Does he?
Yeah. The only time we see him wield a lightsaber in the movie is when he finds Luke on Hoth and he uses the lightsaber to cut open the Tauntaun.
Oh, yeah. Well, this he actually uses for combat.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he actually kills people with it, and I believe a direct quote from the comic book was it's not as good as a blaster.
Interesting.
Which, that plays into Han's character, but still.
You think he's only using a lightsaber in Episode 8, Han?
No. He did. He
Yeah.
gone. He was riggedy wrecked. You think Leia will use one in Episode 9?
That's fucked up.
Is she gone too?
So
apparently she filmed all that she needed.
Yeah,
to
so
film
they filmed all of her scenes for 8.
So yeah, luckily she completed that. But
is she gonna die in 8? And if she does die in 8,
that takes care of 9.
Are people gonna think that's in bad taste?
I like to consider it as a bad, unlucky coincidence.
They have to go back for a reshoot, and when they kill off Leia, it's a mannequin with 2 buns, two honey buns, little Debbie buns on the side of her, the mannequin head, and they push it off a cliff. That's how Leia dies.
Oh dear God.
She goes to see Luke and she trips up the stairs.
Yep. I can just imagine she they wrap Episode 8 and they're like, okay, Princess Leia is going to die in this. Because, we need to keep the story going. We need a reason for Rey to keep fighting the Empire. We need, some character reason to drive these characters. And so we're going to kill you off. And she goes, okay, that's perfectly fine. That's Carrie Fisher announces dead. And the screenwriter's probably like, oh.
We did this.
The screenwriter's probably depressed in a hole I caused this.
Carrie Fisher realizes she'll never play Leia again.
Yeah.
Commits suicide.
Uh-oh.
Rest in peace, Carrie. We'll miss you.
Maybe.
Give Alan Rickman a hug for us.
Oh, jeez. That was...
Oh, yeah. So when she passed away and I posted on Facebook, give Alan Rickman a hug for his princess. And may the force be with you always.
Ow.
Yeah.
That's what I have a coworker named Morgan who's she really likes Star Wars. And I wrote that on her Christmas card. I said... she works in the front end of the store. I said the front end is built on hope. Merry Christmas and may the force be with you.
Oh.
She hasn't opened it yet because she's been not in Ellensburg.
Where's she been?
I don't know where she lives. I just know she's visiting her boyfriend back in her hometown. of somewhere that's not Ellensburg. West Side.
Yeah.
West
Side. Don't drop the mic. Fuck.
Well,
I just bought these.
Mic drop.
Don't mic drop the mics I just purchased.
I apologize, but mic drops are cool. Peace out. Boom.
Oh, Jason at Nerdcore here in town just got new Funkos.
Did he?
He got.
What are they? What are they?
Let me
Not
pull-
that I, have an addiction, but what are they?
Yeah, no, I might have to buy some of the Funkos he just got in because some
What
are Harry
are
Potter
they?
related. Also, Jason's Funkos cost less.
What are they?
You keep taking the foam off of the mic.
I'm having a lot of fun.
Good, you should. You should have fun.
But what were you saying? Some of them are Harry Potter. They're significantly cheaper. Which, yes, they are. Which means I always like custom order from him. That's how I got one of my.
Are they still the same price when you custom order a Funko?
Yeah.
They're still like $10
Mm-hmm.
or 11.
You just pay either the $10 there, or you pay half up front, half later.
Gotcha.
So I'm gonna need to order like a lot from him, including but not limited to Ragnar Lothbrok and a lot more.
Because he just. Okay, so he got some Rebels. He got Sabine from Rebels in. He got Dot, Wacko, and Yako from the Animaniacs.
Oh, they I think someone from Animaniacs is gonna be at Emerald City Comic Con.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Carrie Fisher was going to be there. Was.
Fuck, I forgot about that.
Ow.
I was really hoping to get a photo with her.
Not anymore.
My dad showed me the meanest. Oh, and the last Funko was Dolores Umbridge from Harry Potter.
You.
Yeah. So my dad showed me the meanest Carrie Fisher death meme.
Oh no. They're making memes.
Yeah, it was.
She's the new Harambe.
Yeah. So it was a picture of. That mic's not gonna pick you up that far away. I mean, it might, but it's gonna be really quiet. That's why I'm like really up on the mic. Anyway, Carrie Fisher it's in like the Slave Leia bikini outfit, and it's captioned "Open Carrie," and it's a casket. It says "Closed Carrie," or "Concealed Carrie." It's a gun joke, so it's "Open Carrie" and it's a Slave Leia outfit, and "Concealed Carrie" and it's a casket.
Please excuse me, I'm gonna go cry for a little moment. Oh gosh, why? Why? 2016, you bastard! Damn you! Damn you all to hell!
No, but I think I'm following you into your Funko addiction
Yes.
because Gus had the Snape Funko, and I've wanted the Snape Funko for a while. But Gus charges more for Funko, so I might just order them through Jason.
Join the Funko side. Join us. We have collectibles.
All the collectibles.
No,
All right, so what's on your Funko buy list then?
Wow, many.
Is-
No, I know I need to finish. I need to get Jay from Jay and Silent Bob.
Finish
so I
what
have
you
Silent
started.
Bob. I need to get Ragnar Lothbrok. There's a whole bunch I need to get. Ant-Man, Giant
Listen,
Man.
if they make Hamilton Funkos, I'm gonna lose my fucking shit.
I don't know. They won't make Princess Bride Funkos. They just released Ferris Bueller's
The Princess
Day
Bride
Off.
is a Hamilton, so whatever.
Yeah. Princess Bride is amazing though.
No, I agree.
But they just released Ferris Bueller's Day Off Pop Funkos, which is absolutely amazing. Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, so hopefully they're getting into the 80s pop culture genre. And hopefully that includes the Princess Bride, because I would buy the shit out of a Andre the Giant, what was his name? Fezzi or something like that in the movie?
I don't know what his name is. Just Google it. But speaking of Andre the Giant,
Oh, he's
there
dead
are
too.
he is dead too.
Yeah.
There are Andre the Giant Funkos, but when he was in WWE.
Yeah, in like 1970 something or 80 something.
Yeah, but also it's like the standard size Funko, and I feel like he should be like the larger Funko, like Hagrid's the bigger Funko.
Yeah.
Which I should probably buy that one too.
Do it.
I want all the Harry Potter Funkos.
All right. Yeah.
But
do
he
it.
was a standard size Funko instead of like the bigger Funko, which I feel like Andre the Giant should be the larger Funko.
No, I need to get. They have a Stone Cold Steve Austin. I will definitely.
Are you
buy
kidding
the shit
me?
Out. If they do, I will buy the shit out of that.
Fezzik.
Oh yep.
Andre the
Fezzik.
Giant played Fezzik.
I will buy the shit out of a Fezzik, like a lot. My mom wanted to get an Elliot. She bought Elliot from Gus's shop, and she came home
Elliot?
and Elliot from
E.T.?
nope, Elliot's the dragon from Pete's Dragon.
Oh.
And she went nuts.
Really?
Oh yeah, she was like, Patrick, I got alien. Patrick, it's alien.
I never really cared about Pete's Dragon. What is it?
It's a boy who lives in the wilderness and is guarded by a dragon.
Is it your boy Skinny Penis?
Yep, Skinny Penis is guarded. Well, I guess from what I've understand or from what I've heard is it's about a young boy who lives
Young man.
in the woods. Like he gets lost in the woods and he lives there with his, I don't know if it's his pet or his friend. I don't know what they call it, but he lives with a dragon that guards him and protects him. And
Oh, that's
the boy's
dope.
name is Pete, so that's why it's called Pete's Dragon.
Oh, okay.
And it's kind of like the Jumbo book where he goes back to like civilization and
Is Pete's Dragon a euphemism for Pete's Peter?
no, there's a real dragon.
It's a penis joke.
Yeah, I know, but it's a young boy, so you should probably stop with the dick jokes because there's a thing called pedophileness, and
Penis.
I don't want you to have to do this. I don't want you to have to do the sex offender shuffle, buddy.
That fucking video.
I don't know if that's real or a meme, but the sex offender shuffle is probably one of the stupidest videos.
No,
I've
it's a
ever seen in
meme
my
because
life.
it's one of
Oh, thank gosh.
it's like a guy from Screen Junkies who's in it.
Oh, thank goodness.
Unless
Uh-oh. Well, guess who's never watching another Honest trailer? Hey, Screen Junkies, how about, a little shout out for us?
you just made fun of them and now you're asking them for a shout out.
Screen Junkies, buddy. Love you.
Oh, we also bought a video camera for the podcast.
Yeah, we have a lot of video cameras.
yeah,
we
we
have
have
a GoPro.
we have
My
GoPro.
brother gave me a camera. You've got a camera. We are set to begin a video cast now.
Yeah, so we moved the video podcasting.
So look to us in the future because then you'll be able to see our faces. Your screen will crack. You will claw your eyeballs out, and hey, maybe listen to some funny jokes.
Well, I mean, or don't look for us in the future. I mean, it's up to you, really. But it'd be cool if you did.
Get all the
That'd be
press.
nice.
Like, oh, you don't have to, I guess.
I mean, I'm just being honest. It's America. It's a free country for now.
No, it's not. Give it like he gets sworn in January. It's December 29th. Give it like 4 days.
He who must not be named.
Yeah, with his hair is whack.
What's wrong with his hair?
It's whacked out and it's wacky as hell.
Listen,
70s slang.
what if it's a weave?
It's on fleek then. It's a fleeky weave.
It's just like pubic hair that he glued to his head.
Oh, what if it comes alive and eats people?
It does.
Oh, how Lord Trump, I love you. Please don't have your hair eat me. Please.
Please.
Oh dear goodness.
Out of curiosity, what do you think is the quietest noise you can make on this microphone?
If you heard that, that just happened. Oh my gosh, it made a video day.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh, let me try it.
Take the foam off. We can't hear you.
Here, I'll turn my volume real quick. I'll do it again. You see a little spike on the recording.
Does make it sound like that, like sex turtle? Okay, well now we want our podcast listeners to know that we are just more than just sex noises, penis jokes, and hiling President Trump.
Supreme Leader Trump.
Yeah, and so this is even though this has been a whacked out, wacky ass episode, we
Has it?
no. But,
it's pretty standard.
good point. No, normally in the future, look to us. We're just excited because we have just gotten back and we have been very busy with work as we've been getting promoted. We've been getting, all the cash money.
Getting the monies.
But now, we're going to start getting back into it now that we got microphones and we have mobility now. We're able to go anywhere, do anything. We can now, we don't have a whole lot of ideas for what happens when we start video, but we do have some ideas of unboxings, Comic-Con updates, Comic-Con follows.
And the camera I bought does 1080p, so we'll be able to do video on it.
Nice.
And I'm gonna try to find a wide words. I'm gonna try to find a wide angle lens for it.
Okay. But basically, what I'm trying to say is look to us for the future because we are back, bitches. We are ready to go. We've got a drawing room full of ideas on how to entertain you. Guest stars off the wazoo. So now we'll bring back, fan favorites like Tom and Dylan.
But that means I have to buy more microphones.
Now we can share.
I'm gonna have to buy a lot more microphones.
Actually, maybe we could share. Just like have,
I mean, I think there are 4 USB ports, so I could I can probably run 4 microphones on this thing.
Well, I mean, like, if if one of us were to sit closer together, we could share mics until we get.
Yeah, we could share mics.
So I mean, that'll be easier than having to purchase 2 more.
True.
But still, look to us for
But
the
they're
future.
on sale.
Better shit's coming. More shit's coming. Bigger, better, badder. Sons of Nerddom.
So I think that was Patrick's way of wrapping up the show for tonight.
Well, I mean, what are we at now?
We are currently sitting at hour 8 minutes.
We are at 1 minute. Oh my gosh, this was.
It's a really
so
fucking long minute.
Jeez, no, because I know you.
I can still record for a little while longer.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, people look for us for the future, but we're still gonna talk to you because fuck you. And you
Ha!
listen to us.
We tricked you. You just got beaned. We're still gonna keep recording
Bamboozled.
because we can. So how have you been?
I've been really shitty.
I asked an hour in. I mean, I was fine until Carrie Fisher died. And then Debbie Reynolds died, and I was like, okay, that was not so bad.
Oh, I was pretty upset when Debbie Reynolds died. When Carrie Fisher died, I shot my confetti shooter. I'm kidding. Well,
Is your confetti shooter like the actual confetti shooter you bought, or is that like a dick joke as well?
no, it's a confetti. It's a real confetti shooter. I bought it at Safeway.
You know what we need to do for the podcast?
Uh-oh.
When we start doing video podcasts, in the bottom right-hand corner or left-hand corner, I don't care, but in the bottom corner of the screen, we need to have like a counter. And it's like a dick joke counter.
Yep. All right, dick joke counter. We'll have a word of the day for. I have a bell. You say a certain word. You got to ring the bell. I tried to do that at work. They wouldn't let me.
Here, I have a word of the day. You vamp while I Google it.
Penis.
No.
Why not?
It's a word that I feel like should be racist, but apparently isn't.
What? Is it niggardly?
Jesus Christ! No.
No, niggardly. It Niggardly. I learned this in English class.
No, the word is juked.
Juped?
Juked. Juked. To be fooled or purposely misled.
Oh.
To be screwed over. To be disappointed with an outcome of a situation.
Damn. Bamboozled.
Yeah.
Beaned.
Which I feel like juked should be a racist word.
It
Like, I
should be.
feel like it is. Like, I feel like it's a bad word that you shouldn't say.
Well, so should niggardly, but niggardly means not generous or stingy. Like
What?
Like to be niggardly means to be, like.
Stop
stingy
saying
or
it.
mean.
It hurts me every time you say it. It's just a little bit.
How am I? That's how it's said. Niggardly. It means synonyms: cheap, mean, miserly. I asked Bob to give me a plate, and he gave me with a niggardly hand.
Stop saying it.
It's not racist. It's a real vocabulary word. Fuck. You want to talk about racist words? We'll get into that.
Do your worst.
Let's not. I want us to have. I want us to actually have viewers and people that like us. I don't want to be hated.
Right?
I could just do the Trevor thing from GTA 5 and be like, "What up, my N-word? Hey, homie, how's it going?"
Trip over a picket fence.
Oh, geez, yeah, I'll do that too. For those who have played GTA 5, there's a scene where one of the characters, Trevor, goes up to one of the other main characters named Franklin, and Franklin is an African American, while Trevor is like a trailer park redneck type guy.
And Trevor gets juked.
Oh yeah. And so Trevor comes up to him and is like, "Hey, my N-word. What up, my homie?" And then he trips over a white picket fence, and Franklin starts laughing at him hysterically. It's pretty funny. Again, I haven't played the full GTA 5 story, so I mean, we'll find out.
I thought about getting GTA 5.
Do it.
But I already have Fallout 4 and now Battlefront.
I don't know. I've got a lot of. I bought myself Fallout 4.
Oh, and Outlast. That's what I
Oh,
want to do.
jeez.
That's what I want to talk to you about.
Oh no.
So at some point, I want to get you and Tom over and film us playing Outlast.
What are you doing tomorrow?
I think I'm going to Yakima tomorrow. To Yakima.
Well, don't. No, I'm kidding.
Because I don't think Tom's working now, unless he found a new.
Poor guy. I hope he finds a job soon. Tom, I just want you to know that we love you. We support you.
You think Tom cares about the podcast when he's not on it?
No,
You just got juked
I've been bamboozled
for the day.
with your niggardly attitude.
Stop it.
Stingy, pessimistic.
Thank you. That's a lot better, actually. I do appreciate that.
No, those are synonyms for niggardly.
Stop. It just gets worse.
It's not a bad word.
I know, but I feel like it's really close to a word.
It is. It's dangerously close. But you know where I like to live? The danger zone.
I can't wait for all the complaints to come through for your mic quality to keep changing because you keep taking the foam on and off of the mic.
Yeah, I know. I'm like ruining all of this, but at the same time,
Every other word
danger
Patrick
zone.
says sounds fucked up. Why is it? It's because he keeps taking off the windshield.
Well, you see, one of these days, I don't know.
He did it again. Stop.
Yep, I'm
God
gonna
damn it.
break your ears. I will break your fucking ears.
Is that a promise or a threat?
It's out of love.
It's out of love.
You see,
Can you lovingly Blake? Can you? Okay. We also need a Caleb Ward flub count.
Yeah.
Take a shot every time I fuck up a word, and
I'm gonna get
you'll be
drunk as
tanked.
well. All right. Say. All right. For anyone who's out there listening, take a shot every time he messes up on a word, and then take a shot every time I say either the word niggardly or say something like really horrible and offensive. Y'all are about to get drunk.
But the twist with our drinking game is that you can't take him shot and then shot as we say it. You have to wait until the end of the video and count the entire time, and then you take that amount of shots consecutively back to back at the end of the video.
At this point, where we're at, all the offensive things I've said, just don't even take shots. Just break out a bottle of Fireball and
Just start chugging.
Just chug that shit down.
I think you would die of alcohol poisoning.
You probably will. Do it.
Or be selfish with your alcohol. Or niggardly.
Yeah, see, there you go. You're using it right.
I don't like that word.
I like that word.
That word triggers me.
It means pessimistic, bitch.
Speaking of pessimistic, Saban released some concept art of what Delta is going to... Delta? Sorry, fuck. Alpha. What Alpha is going to look like in the new Power Ranger movie.
Oh,
and he looks stupid.
I thought you were talking about like Alpha and The Walking Dead. I was like, no, I'm not ready for the Whisperers. Not yet, please. No. I know that there's another Power Ranger trailer I got released like on the same day of Carrie Fisher's death.
Ouch.
And so like I remember seeing all this as like, oh, Carrie Fisher dead at 60.
It's the fucking trailer that killed her.
Yeah, probably.
All that hype.
Yep. No, I feel so bad. Everything, comicbookmovie.com. Oh, Carrie Fisher pronounced dead at 60-something. Rip Carrie Fisher. Oh, no, Carrie Fisher. Power Rangers new U.S. International trailer #1. Carrie Fisher.
All right, so this is what Alpha 5 used to look like in the show.
Yeah.
And then, I'm not sure this is the design they went with, but they released concept art of it. And this is the concept art for what Alpha 5 is looking now. I like parts of it. I think the arms are kind of okay, but like they gave him like a pot belly, like a beer gut.
What the fuck's wrong with his head?
Also, the giant bulging eyes on the head, I don't dig.
It's like a UFO with like 2 blasters coming out.
Yeah, but other than that, I don't really have a problem with it. I think it's mostly just like the pot belly and the eyes that bug me the most.
Pot belly is kind of weird. I don't know what is one arm longer than the other, or are they about the same? 'Cause that's kind of weird.
No, they're the same. It's just from the angle you're seeing it.
Oh, okay.
But the arms are like really elongated.
Oh, okay.
But it does follow that like alien-like trend of like what the suits look like.
That is kind of cool, but still, what the fuck's wrong with his face?
I don't know.
That's something I say to people at work all the time.
What's wrong with your face?
Yeah, what's wrong with your fucking face?
Go up to your boss and say that.
What's wrong with your fucking face?
Hey, asshole! What's wrong with your fucking face?
You're like, Patrick, I don't know. Also, you're fired, but I don't know.
Also, you're fired. In between the recording of this podcast and last episode, I discovered Hamilton.
Yeah, you did.
And I lost my shit. It's so good.
Yeah, you did.
It's so good. I also got this kid here to start playing D&D.
I had no idea what was going on the entire time.
You've played twice with us, though.
Twice.
Did you play twice?
Could have sworn I've only played once.
Oh, I think you're right. Yeah, you only played the Christmas time with us, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We our DM did a homebrew one-shot Christmas campaign the Friday before Christmas this year, and that was Patrick's first time playing. And we played for 5 hours. We know the group only normally goes for about 3 at max, but we went for 5 hours of D&D. We played from 5 until 10 o'clock at night.
My cherry was popped.
Thoroughly.
Anyway, all those jokes aside, no, I had no idea what was going on the entire time. I will say that it was exciting. I just know that I tried to save someone. I fell out of a tree and broke like every bone in my body.
True.
So Yeah, that didn't go well.
You flubbed your dexterity. What was it, your athletics check to get out of the tree, and your character kind of like just looked over the edge and stepped out of the tree and went
Yeah.
straight down.
Just exactly like he would in like Tom and Jerry or the
Yeah.
fucking Looney Tunes.
He looked down and he fell 20 feet.
Yeah.
He was fine until he looked down.
There was like a mushroom cloud when I landed, just like in the olden days of cartoons.
Your
where, like,
indent was left in the ground.
exactly. And then the roadrunner like rode by and went beep beep and then left again.
Beep, beep.
It was humiliating. All right, so I guess this would be probably a good place to wrap up then.
Yeah. From the Nerd Cave, this has been another episode of Sons of Nerddom. I've been Caleb.
And I was Patrick.
Was?
Don't worry about it.
All right. Thanks so much for watching, kids. We'll see you next time.
Goodbye. See you later.